Today, I'm up a total of 3.7K on my evaluations, my fresh evaluations. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, I was talking about how today might be my first official day of using TradeSynker. And although we had a pretty bad hiccup with the slips, it ended up not being a too terrible day. I ended up passing a TopStep Express account. I ended up taking 3 trades on one of my Express accounts, which unfortunately ended me at a loss of $65 on the day. But let's just get into how today went for me. So there's so many different flipping. I've got TradeSynker open. I've got TopStep X open. I've got TradingView open. There's so many different things I can show you today. But getting the P&L out of the way first, as we can see, overview. On my evaluations, I've now got 3 Alpha Future accounts. I didn't end up trading them with the MyFunded Future accounts because you can't use as many contracts. You have like some kind of scaling plan. So here is the leading MyFunded Futures account. I got max profit on the day. These 2 positions ended up getting slipped, unfortunately, but we're still up on the day. Then here comes my Express accounts. I ended up passing one of them, which now has a balance of 0. So now I'm max allocated of 50Ks with TopStep. And unfortunately, we lost $65 on the day. So getting into it quickly, let's just get the MyFunded Futures out of the way because this isn't the real money. And I have got a pizza in the oven, which I need to be quick about. But anyway, looking at the charts, some people might perceive these as just being chop, 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 chop. And agreeably, they are very choppy, but I had not a very clear draw on liquidity for the trade I took, but I had a very clear trend going into the morning. Going into the trade. So as we can see, there's a lot of chop here. I didn't end up executing a position on my Express accounts in this whole range, which was not fun at all. But anyway, on the MyFunded Futures, I ended up looking and drawing out this 1 hour change in state delivery. This 1 hour change in state delivery. This is the last down close candle in this whole series of candles in this range. This is the last down close candle here, which means that this is the change in state delivery. If we wanted to be bearish in this range, i.e. my trend, if we wanted to be bearish, we should respect this 1 hour change in state delivery level and we should continue lower. We should continue lower. As you can see, we did respect it and we did close below it. But the whole point is to close below it and confirm the hourly change in state delivery, we have to close below it first. So my exact thoughts into going into this trade and taking it was I was always going to full port it because evaluations are made for full porting. You do want to take the same trades you would take on an Express account, but you want to do it with speed. You want to do it with speed, man. You want to get these shits out of the way so that you can get onto the real money. So anticipating all of this chop here and anticipating the fact that price would completely manipulate anyone who tried to long off of this 1 minute for value gap, we can see in this range here, what is the level we're respecting? The level we're respecting is the change in state delivery. When we are above it, when we go into it, we go above it again. When we're below it, we go into it, we go below it again. It is the exact same thought process here. We have a 1 minute for value gap. We have got an SMT holding. We have swept out this internal high. Some people might think that price is now going to range bullish off of this 1 minute for value gap. But in fact, we are just going to plow through it and go straight to my take profit. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. And at the same time on ES looked like this. Its S&T was holding like that. We had lots of low resistance liquidity built up here. If I was entering on ES, this would have been my entry. This candle here. So aligning our low. So this draw on liquidity with internal draws on liquidity on ES. That was the exact reason and analysis going into the trade. So hopefully that makes sense. Now we go over to TopStep. TopStep, the absolute fuckers, the motherfuckers. Look at this, man. Look at this, boys. These are my exact executions. Not only did we get stop ran in the first trade, not only did we get break even ran in the second trade, We ended up getting break-even run in the third trade as well. Oh my God. I mean, look, I only traded on one of these accounts today. As you can see, I'm only down $64 on one of them. Don't ask me why. I can't be bothered to explain it. But look, man, today was just a spit in my face of why you need to be fast on the charts. You need to be fast on the charts. Every single second counts. Every second counts. It's like in a trade like this. My ideal entry in this whole trade would have been after this low got swept. That is purely just because this is a volumized area. Oh, I can't even be bothered to explain it, man. I can't be bothered to explain it. It's not the right attitude, but fucking hell. Like, analysis was on point here. Analysis was on point here. We manipulated so many times in this whole leg here that it was just prominent that price would push up to previous day high. Unfortunately, we got stopped out by 2.2 3/4 points on this trade. Unfortunately, we got break-even run on this trade. Completely my fault, but at the same time, it is pretty annoying. Third trade comes along. If we closed below that low, I would have considered pulling the trade, but unfortunately, we edged it by a total of 3 points and got stopped out of break-even. So it's been a pretty successful day. I mean, we're up on the My Funded Futures accounts. This one can get past tomorrow if I really want to. Am I going to push to pass the account tomorrow? Absolutely not. I'm going to take my time with it. I did full port today. That doesn't mean I have to full port tomorrow, but we passed the Express account. We're up to 250K in funding on Top Step. Soon to be an extra 300K in total of 3 My Funded Futures and Alpha Futures accounts. So I know today wasn't that information based. I know it wasn't that interesting. Well, I don't even know if half of these videos are interesting at all, but yeah, man, it's been an all right day for me. Time to go and do some back testing. Time to go and get my pizza, and I will see you tomorrow.